Hi everyone, today I have a very exciting Funko Pop haul for you. These are pops from the Marvel Pop line and they are the Walgreens Exclusives. For the last set, which included Black Suit Spiderman, Venom, Punisher, and Spider-Man 2099, I bought two of them at an area Walgreens. I believe it was Punisher and Venom that I was able to pick up locally. The other two I picked up from an eBay seller who was based in Australia, and luckily for me they were only a couple dollars more than what I would have paid if I picked them up locally. In fact, I believe it was maybe $22 or definitely less than $25 including shipping and handling, which I think is tremendous considering. So because of that, I anticipated having a very difficult time finding these, and I feel really lucky that I was able to get them just yesterday, in fact. So I'll share with you some tips on how I was able to find them after I give you a little show and tell of them. First, we have Black Suit Spiderman. This one is a glow-in-the-dark, and the black suit is definitely one of my favorite of Spider-Man suits. I definitely enjoyed the Back in Black storyline. I was not originally going to get the glow-in-the-dark version because I already have, like I said, the regular version here. But I noticed that the glow-in-the-dark version is a slightly more matte finish, which I like a lot more. Now, about that, I don't really care for the glow-in-the-dark pops too much because they don't glow that well for me. So this one is really, I only need one, and I'm only going to keep one, so I'll probably end up giving away the regular one. It doesn't have a sticker, so I hope that doesn't bum someone out too much. The next one is the Iron Spider, which is another of the spider suits that I really enjoy. I'm going to show you the side of the box. It's number 107. And this is the back of the box. And I'll just show you the back of the box for Iron Spider since the other boxes are going to be exactly the same. We've got the Black Suit Spiderman, Iron Spider, Green Goblin, and Taskmaster. The Iron Spider is probably one of my favorite molds of the entire Marvel line at this point. It's really well done, and I'm excited to see the direction in which Funko's taking their molds. It makes me not feel as though I'm missing out too much on some of their older designs since they're so boring in comparison. I don't really think that I'm lacking too many. I probably have a good chunk of the Marvel collection, except ones that are super hard to find, like Red Skull or White or Dark Phoenix, or outside of the price range that I feel comfortable spending on this. So next is number 109, and that is Green Goblin. I think that his artwork looks a little bit better than he actually does, and it's probably because his head is so massive. But the truth is that they had to make him so cutesy and cartoony in order to pull him off and not make him so ugly. Green Goblin's one of those villains for me that when I see him on the page of a comic, I get the chills. And that's the sign of a great villain, but for me that's not the sign of a great pop. So I'm glad that they made him cutesy, even though he's a little out of proportion, even for a pop, and even though he does not look nearly as good as his artwork. And then the last one is probably my favorite, because it's an awesome mold and very well done, but also because I really enjoy storylines that include Taskmaster, and I never thought I'd see the day that we would have a Taskmaster pop. So that's really exciting for me. Here he is, number 124, and he looks just as good as his artwork. There's a rumor that Taskmaster glows in the dark, but I have not tried it out yet. I just got it yesterday afternoon. I've not tried it out just yet, and pops don't glow that well for me anyway. A lot of people are saying that it's not true, but then I've seen a few pictures that do show a slight glow, so I don't know. This one looks really good. If anyone's interested, I can do a full review of all of these pops or any of them. And now, as I said, that I was going to share with you a couple of tips on finding these locally instead of paying outrageous prices on eBay or resorting to pop culture. However, I would totally 150% suggest that you buy them from popculture.com before you resort to buying them on eBay, because they'll be like $13-15 a pop, which is going to be still a lot cheaper than buying them from eBay, which I've seen sets range from $100 and $200 for 4, which is absolutely ridiculous. And more than anything, don't support flippers and you won't see these prices so outrageously on eBay. So anyway, let me show you. I don't know that I'll actually show you on my phone, but what I Google, because it's hard to find it on the actual Walgreens site if you just go to the Walgreens site, but I type into Google Pop Marvel Exclusive, and I go ahead and search that in Google, and it will bring the page up. If this image doesn't show very well when I try to show it on my screen, I'll insert a screenshot of it. But it'll come up with this page. It'll tell you that it's not available in stores, but if you scroll up some, it has a little option to let you find in store. So I go ahead and I type in my local zip code. I do travel a lot, so I'm kind of all over the East Coast quite a bit. It's not showing any stores on the first page that have it near me, but there's an option to click a little button that says see only stores that have it, and that kind of saves you time from scrolling through all these stores that may not have it. It's showing a few stores, and a lot of them have only 2 to 5 in stock. That to me is not a very good indicator that you're going to be able to find these in stores. What you're going to want to look for is 6 to 9 or more than 6 to 9 in stock. I would definitely still call before wasting your time traveling to these stores, especially if it's a good distance away, or if you're anything like me and end up buying other crap that you don't need, or starting a Marvel Legends addiction like me. But that's another story in another video. I would check on the 6 to 9. The only time that I would get really excited about a 6 to 9 is if this is a store that previously showed them being out of stock. Either way, however, I would call. Now, several stores in the town next to me that I wouldn't travel to if I didn't know for sure or had a very good hunch that they had them were they showed 6 to 9 when previously they'd shown a smaller amount or out of stock completely. So while I was out and about, actually shopping at Hot Topic in an attempt to spend my hot cash, though I didn't get to spend any money there as they didn't have anything that I wanted. I went to Barnes & Noble too, and they didn't have anything. It was a bad day for Pops, I thought. But I just decided randomly to check the Walgreens Pop stock, and I showed a store that was a few miles away that had them. I gave them a call. A lovely lady put 4 on hold for me, picked those up, and it was magic. I also needed a couple of other items at Walgreens in general, but in my excitement to get these guys, I forgot to pick them up. So I ended up going to another Walgreens to get those items, like body wash or whatever. And I checked the toy aisle, and they had, I believe, 2 complete sets. So definitely use the not the Pop Tracker, but the Walgreens store tracker. It is fairly, I believe, accurate because those stores are no longer showing stock less than 24 hours later. I believe they weren't showing stock last night, but check them, call ahead, and don't be like me and spend a boatload of money on other things at Walgreens that you have no need for. Also, do not, I repeat, do not, whatever you do, buy them on eBay, unless of course you can get them for maybe like 12 or 15 bucks each. Pay no more than $20 for one of these on eBay, and realistically just buy them from Pop Culture if you can't get them otherwise. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm really excited about them, and I hope that you guys are going to be able to find them. I will see you in the next one. Bye!